Are you ready for some wild ride? What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are taking a closer look at the expansion for the Downforce called Wild Ride. So let's get down to the table, let me show you what you get with this expansion in this type of envelope thingy. It's not a box, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, so what you get in this envelope style expansion. So first of all, you get a rules that are pretty easy and simple to understand. One of them is for this Aloha sand map, and one of them is for Savannah stretch. They're super simple, super easy to understand and to incorporate in your game of Downforce. Of course, you get a map, and I'm just bumping the mic left and right. I hope you survived all that noise. So yeah, basically you get a map, and as you can see it's a pretty big map. So what we have here is Savannah stretch, and with Savannah stretch you will use these three animals, and basically you will put them on their starting spaces like so. And once the formula moves over, first formula moves over this line, this animal will automatically go up here. Once the first formula goes over this line, this elephant will go here and block this space. But once you go through it, he will move, and then some other formulas can go this way. And also goes by the snake. Once you are behind the curve, once you go over it, she goes over here and blocks your next curve, and they do that through entire game all the way to the end. And that's the Savannah stretch part of the board. That's the thing what's going on this part. And on the other side, wait, I'm trying not to bump it. These are the big maps, and I just love how they hog the entire table. So over here we have this like a tropical island thingies with the sharks and everything. Over here you will have a bunch of ramps, and they all have their special places. So you will put all these ramps on the places that are denoted, that the game tells you to put them on, and I will show you in a second what you do with them. And this number 3, where does this number 3 go? Oh, it goes here. Okay, so once the formulas start, you will drive around the board, and once you reach this space, if you play the card that is 3 or higher for that formula, you can use it to completely jump on this space and continue your movement. So if for example, if you are here and you play let's say blue formula is here and it has 6, and you can easily go over this, that will be 1, 2, 3, and you can easily use this one because this one is 5, as you can see, and you can easily use that jump and jump all the way over here and continue your movement. So that would be like what? This was like 1, 2, 3, then this would be 4, 5, 6. So from here you can end up all the way up to here. That is just completely insane. And so you will be driving around this map, you will jump over these if you are able to, otherwise everything will get clogged around these narrow parts, which happens more than you would think. And yeah, so at one point, if you don't have 3 or less, you can jump over these and you can drive anywhere. So you are stuck and things happen. People got stuck over here. This is really tricky place. So yeah, that's basically what this other board brings. And of course you get 2 new abilities. One of them uses a dice that is not provided in this game, but seriously, if you're a board gamer and you don't have like a big pile of dice all around you, I don't know why you're board gaming at all. So this one lets you roll instead of using when you are playing the wild to move your formula. You can roll the dice and move that many spaces instead of using the number on the wild. And this one is called civilized. Basically you may choose a car on your turn, and the owner of that car can move it instead of you, and then you move like after them. It says after you, I insist. So yeah, these are the 2 new abilities. Pretty cool, but nothing like super crazy. I enjoyed more of this map, but more on it soon. And yeah, that's everything that comes with this expansion. Okay, so that was Wild Ride expansion for Downforce. And where to begin? So we get two maps, of course, as with the previous expansion, as with the main game. You get double-sided board, but now these boards have some different things going on over on them. So we have Aloha Sands and Savannah Stretch. So we are going to talk first about Aloha Sands. Now, Aloha Sands, it is a map that is kind of set up like on some tropical island thingy going on. And on that map, there are some like jumps that you can do. And those jumps are absolutely crazy. I just can't find the right words. So I enjoyed playing that map so much. It's just I was just having so much fun. Until now, Downforce was just a racing game. You were just racing around in one circle, trying to be the trying to win the game, betting on other formulas, on your formula, whatever you do. And now you get this extra thing that you can do now. It becomes like a little bit of stunty thing going on. And it is absolutely crazy how great it works. So basically, you have these like little jumps, like these little ramps, and depending, this one, for example, is number 4. And if you play the card where there's a 4 on your or any formula that you want to jump over this one, so formula needs to move 4 or more, and then you can jump over it, and you can significantly improve where your formula will go, because that jump only takes one movement. You can still, if you are near the ramp, you can still move along the racetrack and try to push that formula way forward. But other formulas can also do that too, which is super great. So yeah, I really enjoyed Aloha Sands. Aloha Sands, just because of those ramps, they give you that little like just little extra level of gameplay, which is so much fun. You can basically see in your head formulas flying around. The other map, Savannah Stretch, over there you need to dodge these animals, because you're not crazy person. You will not drive over the animals. I mean, you might drive over the snake, but you will most certainly not go with the formula over the elephant, because that would not be a good. You would not go well with that. So yeah, in a savannah stretch, you are trying to dodge different animals. There's elephants, there's gazelles, or what are they called, and there's like snake that goes around from corner to corner. The thing is, on that map, once you pass that animal will move on the board. So once you start racing the rest of the track, that animal will show up again, and you need to avoid it. And as soon as one formula goes by it moves to another place. So other formulas have free movement over those spaces that were previously blocked by the animals. And it is fun. It's not fun like those ramps. I definitely enjoyed ramps more, but Savannah Stretch, it was really interesting with dodging those animals and trying to push one formula forward just so it moves. Then other formulas are suddenly they are able to go past by you. You can use that in your advantage or in your disadvantage, depend how you want to play this game. But yeah, this expansion is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely awesome. It brought Downforce to a whole new level for me. With each expansion, I enjoy Downforce more and more. So this one, I definitely recommend you check out, because one thing also that I don't know why, but I grew up playing lots of micro machines on the computer. It was like a racing game where you were racing tiny little formulas and cars around the table. They're like super tiny, like this table would be the whole track for them. So I realized that Downforce doesn't have to be just a racing game. It could easily be micro machines type of game. They can easily come up with the expansion that is happening like on the table, and you are going around the food, and there's maybe like honey, and you kind of stuck in the honey or stuff like that. You can easily go there with this, or you can just remain to be like these normal formulas that occasionally jump over the ramps. But yeah, this game, this expansion just opened up this game so much to me that I would recommend it over the first expansion. Now, I'm not saying that first expansion was bad. It definitely introduced some new interesting things to the game. But this one, if for some reason you have the base game and you want to get expansion to expand your game of Downforce a little bit more, but you don't have money for both expansions, then definitely go for this one first, because this one is oriented more toward the fun and stunty and crazy things going around those animals, jumping those ramps, stuff like that. I definitely recommend you check this one. Even if you have everything and you are thinking, do I need one more expansion? You do. You really do. This opens up Downforce to a whole new level for me. So yeah, that's everything I have to say about it. It is a great expansion for a great racing game. Definitely check it out. And please do join me next time, where I will be going into Savannah Desert alone with just a spear and a knife and try to survive Bear Grylls style. And until then, pozdrav. And today we are taking a closer look. Wow, why did I pause there? We are pause. Now you have some ramps and some animals that you need to dodge to make it to the